Did you get the lurgy from the children's?
I did get the lurgy from the treatments.
Oh no.
I'm full of lurgy. I'm diseased. Disease and is me. So, I may not be able to play for very long today because of being diseased.
That's okay. I'm going to make an announcement.
Diseased. Oh, the weather outside is right. The disease is not delightful. And since we have no place to go, let us know, let us know, let us know. Oh, health is slowly dying, and my dear will still be buying. As long as you love me so, let us know, let us know, let us know.
Okay, sorry, I'm just making the announcements, which is taking me a little bit because I had to type it all out.
Announcements.
Are you being a snot monster?
I am being a snot monster, sir. Hang on.
I'm making all the announcements. La 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 la.
Drowning in the snot papers.
Oh no, you're having special snowdrifts.
But the fire is so delightful. Since we have full snot, let us not, let us not, let us not. Flu.
That it's not okay, fine.
It's not funny.
Welcome, folks, to Ugly Retro Girls Play Ugly Retro Games with your hosts, Elfie Travia and Debs G.
Hello, I'm the Debs G. It's bright where I am because I'm in the Inkland with the winter flu. And it is dark where the Selfie is because she's in the Australian land in the perfect pink of health. Cue the theme song. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. And the fire is so delightful. Since we have no place to go, let us know, let us know, let us know.
Except in Australia because it's not snowing here.
And ugly retro girls play ugly retro games.
Okay, so
I am slightly diseased today.
That's
so,
okay.
It's going to be a short stream, I think.
Okay, cool, because I have no energy. We'll talk about that later after the show. As soon as it occurs to me, my brain's melted. Let's go to the game, which is I Was a Teenage Exocolonist, which Debs G has been missing. Because Debs G has, every time we play Chrono Trigger, Debs G is like, why aren't we playing I Was a Teenage Exocolonist? Because she wants to be on an alien planet. That's my theory.
I want to be on an alien planet where there's no diseases.
You know what we should have sung? We should have sung that song, the one about being on an alien planet.
I don't know the song, so can't sing it. And also, my brain has melted. Right, recaps. In the last episode, we figured out how to escape the colony.
Yes, we did. And then we went outside and we rescued our friend, Uncle Tonin, from being ate by a monster.
Didn't he die anyway?
No, he didn't die. Did he die?
Somebody else died.
Yeah, our teacher died, unfortunately.
Oh, yes. Now we have no teacher. I
Now
don't
we
know
have
how
no
that's going to
teacher.
work.
Tangent is
Okay.
storming around the court in front of engineering, checking her notes in her hollow palm, gesturing and grunting in frustration.
Ah! This is the worst!
What's the matter?
I can't possibly!
She says, her voice cracking. She seems too upset to even explain it.
What the hell?
She tries again.
Hell, he was helping me with this physics chapter. Now he's...
She throws her hands in the air, virtual holopalm screens flying everywhere.
I can't understand this without him. This is impossible.
She chokes out.
Why did he have to die?
And we give her a hug.
I think we give her...
Would I give
I
her a
think we
hug?
give her a hug. I think we give her a hug.
She stiffens and then lets you hold her. You can feel her shaking. You think she might be crying, but when she finally pulls away, her eyes are dry.
Thank you, Samantha say.
She says,
I know you're having a hard time with this as well. Nothing is easy on Vatamna. When even the adults can't protect themselves. It's of us who are on our own out here.
oh, well, good luck. Because we're too stupid to help her study. Tang nods and going back to her notes.
Thank you.
She mumbles.
Oh, poor Tang.
Yeah, and she's upset because our teacher is dead. Okay, what does this boy have to say? You slip through the colony gates, feeling the breeze from the mushroom forest ruffle your hair. You look around for Dees, but he's nowhere to be seen. Maybe he went to class today? Probably not. It sounds like you're about to return to the colony when you hear what sounds like crying coming from one of the expedition vehicles. You pull back the tarp that keeps it from being blanketed with fungal spores and find Dees curled up in the cabin. He wipes his eyes and turns away.
Go away.
He mutters, "Are you okay?"
Fine.
Dees sniffles.
Just leave me alone.
Do we want to go in his hiding place or do we want to ask him to talk about it?
No, let's just go into hiding place.
This is a great hiding place. Coming in.
Sorry. my voice has been not so good for the child voice. Never mind. You
Yeah.
pull back the tarp and slide into the cabin of the vehicle. Dees continues to cry, but softer now, as if he's trying to stop but can't quite manage it. His lower lip trembles.
You're lucky. You're lucky you have family who care about you.
He sniffles.
My bub is gone and my sister thinks I'm stupid.
Dees is quiet for a long time. Almost long enough that you begin to consider actually leaving him alone. Just before you do, though, he speaks.
Never gonna go back to class.
He says,
I hate being around other people and I hate doing schoolwork and I double hate it when the teacher asks me questions. I'm not Tang. I don't know stuff like she does.
Dees kicks at the console of the vehicles a few times. Bang, bang, bang. Then bursts into tears again, pulling at his hair.
Just dumb, okay? People ask me questions and I freeze up and I say something stupid and then everyone laughs at me, even Tang.
Aw.
Tang laughs the hardest.
Dees sobs.
She's embarrassed by me, I know she is. Today she told me people would like me if I stopped being so sensitive and immature.
Kinda right. We need folks
No.
who use their hearts too.
That's true.
We need folks who use their hearts too.
Yeah.
Oh, he's pissed, angry about it. Dees turns away
Uh-oh.
from you.
I don't think there's a way to give a good answer for that one. See, even you think I don't use my brain.
He sniffles.
Everyone always thinks Tang is better than me.
Well, both options were pretty bad, though. Either
Yeah.
they were like, you're stupid, or, you're stupid. So we had no choice.
Yeah,
Dees wraps his arms around his legs and hides his face in his knees.
I hate her.
He mutters.
Everyone thinks she's so smart, but she's just a big meanie. I hate everyone here. I hate being here. I just want to be left alone.
Aw,
Aw,
Sorry.
depressment.
he's depressment.
Sorry for sitting in your pipe.
Okay, so what do we want to
Okay.
do this month?
We have got like a strength up thing in the corner there.
We
What's that
we
mean?
have a strength skills up. We can increase ambibles. How do we increase ambibles? I feel like should we increase combat or ambibles or toughness, or I mean, I feel like we should be increasing ambibles. Or
I think we definitely should be increasing animals.
okay.
How to do that?
We can do defense training, which increases ambibles. Or let me
If
see.
we go to school,
I think we can learn. Let me check. No, life sciences teaches us biology, so we can't learn about ambibles at school. There's nothing we can do in the depot.
shoveling dirt, does that help us to increase
Well, it
animals?
increases our toughness, but that's pretty much it.
No, we need to increase our animals. Let's do that. Let's do the thing that makes us increase our animals.
Okay, so the only thing that increases our animals is combat training, because then we can just punch them in the face.
I don't see how that's helpful, but
I
fine.
don't know. It would be like
Fine,
Crocodile
fine.
Dundee. We just grab the ambibles without combat skills. Like, oh, it's so angry. Look, it's a beaut. Sorry. You run into Cal and Anemone on the hill behind the garrison at a small construction site. They seem to be throwing logs. There are a bunch of them lying at the bottom of the hill.
It's a cable toss.
Anemone shouts to you, then grunts at the effort of lifting a 6-meter-long mush tree pole. She throws it like a javelin down the hill and sprints after it.
My best friend!
She shouts and ties a piece of caution tape at the end of the pole, to the end of the pole.
Okay. Your turn next.
Cal says, pointing to a neatly stacked pile of construction poles beside you. Runner looks at the nearby construction. There probably doesn't to be a new lookout tower someday. They choose an average one. Choose a thicker, heavier one.
Can I just watch instead? Maybe we shouldn't.
I don't understand. Are we being naughty?
I think we are, because I mean, the construction poles are supposed to be used for construction, and we are just throwing them down the hill for funsies. So we can either play, or watch them play, or tell them that they are being a naughty.
Let's play.
So we want a average one or a heavy one.
Well, toughness is pretty high right now, so why don't we just choose the thick, heavy one?
Yeah.
Charge, bro! Wee-oo!
Cal makes a noise like a siren. He shouts down to Anemone.
So Lettuce is gonna throw a big one, so you better get out of the landing zone!
The pole isn't actually that heavy, but its length makes it hard to balance. You struggle to get underneath it with your knees bent. This is going to be tough. Lift, run, throw!
Yay!
Oh no!
What does that mean? 111. Yay.
We have the worst card that's stuck in the value slot.
Uh-oh.
Okay, hang on. Is this
Yay.
better? Hang on, is this better or is this better? Hang on. 15. What was the other one? 17. Okay, this is better. Okay,
Whoa.
this is terrible. Oh, for crying out
That's
loud.
no good. That's no good.
We can either push through or give up. Because there's no way, because this stupid sports ball card is stuck in the middle. As soon as I'm capable, I'm going to forget it. But this card is stuck in the middle here, and I can't.
Oh no.
I can't remove it. And it turns everything into one. So I'm literally stuck. This is the best we can do.
Why have we put the 5 right at the end? I don't understand.
I can put the because we can either put the if we put it next to the sports ball card, it's going to turn to 1. So we can only put it at the end.
Oh, but if we get more ones, isn't that good?
The problem is that we can't get more 1s because only the 3 here will be 1.
Oh, is it like that?
Yeah, because turn neighbors to this value, right? And it's locked. I hate this sports ball card. So we have a choice. We can either push through and be very, very stressed or just give up.
Push through, I guess.
Yay.
Whoa!
Victorious.
Our stress is so stressed.
Kudos. I said it was a lot of stress. The pole sails down the hill past all the other poles, coming to rest sticking out of the ground.
Wow, you'd be my best distance.
And Anemone says when she jogs back up.
Nobody's gonna beat each other in mushwood toss.
Cal corrects her.
They can only beat their own high scores, but you get 3 bonus points if it sticks out of the ground like that.
You play for the rest of the afternoon, adding rules and variations as you go. You don't stop until the entire stack of poles are in a jumble at the bottom of the hill and decorated festively with caution tape. It's a wonder you got away with this.
Get to what?
Okay, so we had 3 combat, 2 animals, and 15 stress, and now we are a big squadge.
Okay,
you have
sweet.
been having weird dreams as usual. They seem to get worse around glow. You wake from a dream that has tears drying on your face, though you can't remember why, just that you were terrified. Whatever it was, it felt real enough that for a moment you just lie in bed with your eyes closed and try to calm your breathing. You blurrily rub your eyes and...
Surprise!
Oh, it's your birthday! Your dad leaps onto your bed and gives you a big cuddle.
Happy birthday, little tomato head. 12 years old, wow. Can you believe it?
Okay, I thought we were 13 and I have named this episode incorrectly. Because the
Oh, sorry.
episode is named Lucky 13. And,
Oh, okay.
and we're 12! Ah, ha, ha, ha. I have failed.
Fail.
I failed. 0 points for me.
No.
Your mom answers for you, laughing as she hands you your presents.
It was just yesterday and Tessendon was showing me how to change your diaper.
Because it's your birthday, your parents have brought in food from the canteen so you can all eat together on your bed. As you stuff your face with savory tofu chunks, you open your presents. Which one is your favorite? A bouquet of exotic flowers from Mommy, a stuffed xenofauna from your dad, or a photoponor from your best friend. I think we already have a photoponor. Let me check.
I'm quite sure we have a photo.
No, we do not have a photoponor. We can get one, or we can get a stuffed toy.
Let's get a photoponor.
Okay. A photophonor! This instrument is part flute and part paintbrush, and uses a neural link to paint holograms in the air as you play. How did Tangent know? What a great gift! You can't wait to practice it in the lounge. Everyone's gonna love it. As your dad clears away the wrapping paper and the dishes from breakfast, your mom folds her hands on the table and gives you a serious look. Uh-oh.
No,
She says.
we've been here 2 years now. I know your dad and I have always said you're in charge of your schedule, but we're keeping an eye on you. 11, eye.
Your dad interjects, stuffing wrapping paper into the recycler pickup bin.
A trusting, gentle eye. You've been staying active.
Your mom continues.
That's great. A healthy body is a healthy mind, and you'll need both in life.
Your dad joins you again.
So it's time to start thinking about how you're gonna contribute to the harmony when you're older.
At the look on your face, he laughs.
Don't worry, we're not gonna make you get a job right now. Just asking, what do you want to be when you grow up?
A farmer like you too. A teacher like Professor Hell. A mom with like 10 kids. A
Oh,
captain
dear.
of the sports ball team. A famous idol. A monster hunter. Governor of Fatuna.
I'd rather decide right now.
My brain is a bit short. I can't make decisions.
Okay, what do I want to be when I grow up? Become a famous idol! Oh, Debsy died. Oh no!
No, I'm right here, I'm right here.
I've killed my sister! Oh, she's still there. She hasn't died. Just I just
Sorry, my camera just went off for a minute.
It's fine. I want to be a famous idol. That was what I wanted to be when I was a child. Actually, I wanted to write books when I was a child, but none of these are book writers, so a famous idol is about as
Teacher,
good.
I suppose, is closest to book writer.
Okay, your teacher like Professor Hell. I don't know. I feel like being a famous idol just seems more funsies. Okay, fine. It's fine.
But she's not. But she's not interested in any of the things.
That's true. Could be Okay, fine. We'll be a teacher like Professor Hell.
Teacher like Professor Hal.
We're such doofuses! How are we supposed to be a teacher? Our reasoning is so low.
Okay. Our reason is so low. Okay, maybe. Governor of Batumna.
Governor
Let's do that.
Badana.
We'll just be the president.
Yeah, that's
Our
right.
precision is also very low.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? I'm just going to say teacher.
Teacher like Professor Hal.
Your mom smiles sadly.
I'm sure you would have loved to hear that.
She says,
The colony will need someone as passionate about teaching as he was. Well,
your mom starts to get up.
I'm sure your friends all want to wish you a happy birthday.
She stops and snaps her fingers.
Oh, you might not have considered a career as a depot clerk, but Elle and Bernie mentioned their daughter Mars is working there, and she needs some help. Now that people can freely order the luxuries, it's pretty busy there. She'll be shoveling dirt.
Your dad laughs.
You don't take that job. You tell Mars I'll be right there.
Your mom rolls her eyes and smiles. Okay, I guess we need to go and talk to Mars. As they sit to talk to Mars. We need some time off. We are a complete slug. Oh, there's like medicinal roots here. We have
Where?
I found some on the floor.
Oh, Tang likes those.
Yes. Okay, let's just talk to Mars first. Sorry.
Oh, hey, Selena, say.
Mars says, breezing past you.
Sorry, can't talk now. I'm on my way to work in command.
She stops when you don't sound amazed enough.
You know, the supply depot.
She clarified.
It's the most important job in the whole colony. Anything that gets made here goes through me first.
Mars' smug smile gets somehow even more smug.
Plus, I get the first pick of all the best stuff.
Can I work there with you?
Yeah, let's just do that because that's the only way
Yeah,
we
why
can get
not?
this job.
Yeah. Well,
Mars hems and haws.
suppose there is a lot of work to do alone, and I do like you. We should stick together.
Whatever Mars does to pull Administrator Seek's strings works because an hour later you get a message from them on your holopod. They're dubious that you'll be able to rise to the responsibilities of the role, but that's nothing new. Seek is dubious about everyone and everything, but they agree Mars would be more efficient if she had someone else to keep an eye on her. Unlock depot clerk. Okay.
Sweet,
we
let's
need
go rest.
A break. We can rest.
Shall we
in-
go give
Okay, I'll
Tang
give
a
Tang a
present,
present.
and then we'll take a break.
Okay. Tang is craning her head, looking around at what she can see from the colony from the laboratory doors.
Have you seen my brother?
She asks.
He stormed out of class today again.
She pinches the bridge of her nose.
All I did was point out that he consistently makes the same mathematical error and offer a mnemonic to age his memory in the future. I don't see how I'm the monster here.
Here, I have something for you. Medicinal roots.
Yeah. This is interesting.
Oh, she's already said that before, but yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
Okay. So we can rest here on the walls, or we can rest in the crew quarters. If we rest on the walls, we'll make friends with Dees. If we rest in the crew quarters, can we make friends with anyone in particular? We can just make friends with, like, there's a random chance that we'll make friends with random people.
Okay.
But like if you rest on the walls, you will 100% make friends with Dees more. But if you rest in the crew quarters, you could potentially meet your friends.
Okay.
So
Our friendship with Deez is doing well, so let's try and rest inside the quarters.
Okay. Relax in the lounge. You split your time between watching holovids, listening to music, and studying for class. Occasionally, someone asks you to run an errand for them. You go on long walks. Overall, you spend the month relaxing and doing whatever you want, whenever you want. You really needed this. You took the month off. And, none of these are... I don't want to forget either of those. They're actually kind of useful. Okay, it is now late quiet. So, do we want to try the depot job or do we want to go and do more kung fu?
We still have a increased strength bonus,
Yeah,
right?
it's true. And I don't know the depot job. Let me see what the depot job does. Depot job does nothing for strength. So I guess we should go and learn more kung fu.
Okay.
Because that increases our animals. And that's what we wanted to do, right?
Yeah, increase the animals.
Part of self-defense is training your body so that it can be ready for any situation. The security chief has you running laps, jumping through tires, climbing walls, and sprinting back and forth. He has this inverted anti-gravity pad that makes your limbs feel super heavy. When you do normal jumping jacks on it and then do them again in normal gravity, it feels like you could jump straight back up through the wormhole. It's exhausting, but no different from sports ball training.
This is
Sweet,
a
this-
breeze.
Because we are
Yeah,
so
let's
strong.
do that. Yeah.
This is great! It feels good that red actually challenges your body and encourages you to achieve peak condition. And we got a new card. Work those muscles.
Get to work.
Okay. Let's do it! Sports ball card! Ah! Sorry. I really hate the stupid sports ball card. Oh, 5 kudo if it equals gold. I'm gonna take this out. Oh, whatever. I'll take this out too. Win! Now we have 5 kudo.
Yay! Sweet.
I didn't even have to use the stupid sports ball card that I hate so much. Oh, we have 7 kudo plus, plus 2, plus 2. Nice.
I've forgotten when Mars's birthday is.
Mars's birthday, hang on, next month. We are early Poland. Wait, hang on, wrong thing, F. Mars birthday. Mars birthday, we don't, oh, early wet.
Oh, okay.
So it's a while.
Oh, hang on, she wants to talk to us.
Okay.
Anemone wants to talk to us.
You and Anemone are playing in the garrison yard with sticks, chasing each other and pretending to be sword fighting. As adults training nearby are patient with you as long as you don't get too near the target dummies, but sometimes you stray too close.
Watch out, Annie!
One of the security personnel calls out as Anemone bumps into her.
You kids stay behind the fences, okay?
It's Anemone!
She retorts as you both retreat to a safe distance. Anemone throws her stick onto the ground and pouts.
Just because everyone's short of their name doesn't mean I have to do it. I like being an Anemone. But having a nickname is kind of cool and mysterious. Like having a call sign. You know? What you call me, Salatis, eh? What's wrong with Eddie? How about Nim? What do you think of Nimmy? Just an Anemone.
I don't want just an anemone because
I think Nem is good.
wrong. Nem?
What about Nim?
Nem tilts her head.
Huh? Never heard that one before.
She mimes swinging her sword a few times.
Nim, I like it. And she just me. And like an adventurer for a story.
Nem picks up her discarded stick.
No,
She says, brandishing at you.
I'm amazing.
You spend the next hour sparring with Nem in the yard.
Sweet.
Speaking of sparring, remember how when we were about that age, oh, an alien egg, yoink. We were like about that age, we used to fight with icicles. We used to have like icicle fights. No, you were about that age and I was like 5 years younger. We went to, we were living in America and then we went to Shenandoah Valley and they had all these icicles hanging down and we like smacked each other with them. Yeah. Okay. Okay, our bonus is gone. So I guess we should try out the depot job. I can't actually hear you for some reason.
hello.
Hello,
Is
what
that better?
happened there?
I turned off my when I was blowing my nose. Okay, I need to go to the little girl's room, so yes, let's do the depot job.
Okay, I'll do the depot job. Let's see. Work in the depot. Seek rolls their eyes when you see you report to the depot for your first day as clerk. Oh, it's you. They deadpan. Well, at least you might learn something useful while you're here. The depot is where the precious nanoprinter lives. Seek lords over it like a tyrant, and they don't like children. They load the depot module on your holopalm and walk you through the process. People submit requisitions for the nanoprinter through this portal, they explain. It's your job to program the correct routine into the nanoprinter to fulfill their order. Then you mark it as available for delivery or pickup, depending on if we have a delivery person available. Seek grumbles. We almost never do. With that perfunctory explanation, Seek leaves you to figure out what to do on your own. It's okay for the first hour or so, because no one puts in a requisition at all. It is pretty early. Maybe everyone is still asleep? Okay, I think we should clean and organize the depot, because I like efficiency. And DevG isn't here to argue with me. Ha ha! There isn't a lot to organize, as you don't... Oh, we got plus 1 organizing. As you don't store a lot of stuff here, except for things that people need all the time, like toothpaste. But you find a bucket and start to mop the floors the old-fashioned way, because there's nothing wrong with taking pride in your work. You're jerked back to reality by a haptic pulse through your holopalm. Your first order! You excitedly open up your holopalm and read it. Elbow grease. 1 gallon, it reads. From Cal, Geoponics, delivery ASAP. Very funny, Cal. You dismiss the phony requisition. Haha, Cal's got jokes. Another one plops up on your holo screen. Flashlight fluid, 2 gallons. Anemone, sports ball, delivery ASAP. And we're too stupid to realize that that is not a thing. Fill the requisition! You fix the requisition to your holo screen and fire up the nanoprinter. Huh, there must be something wrong because you're not finding anything under... You're about to punch in the parameters for something similar to what's in the requisition when you hear someone laughing behind you. OMG. Sorry, yeah, Mars exclaims, leaning over your shoulder to look at your holopalm. Are you serious? Are you kidding me right now? Like Solana say, that's not even a thing. I have a terrible accent for Mars, my bad. Ma snaps her gum in your ear and she's got a gum! That makes it even worse. As she reaches over and dismisses the requisition. Here, I saved you from being a nullhead today. Now you owe me one, she says. I take payments in acts of service. She hops up onto the depot counter and primly crosses her legs. I am so totally relieved to have you as my assistant here, Solana say. Finally, someone to haul boxes and fetch things so I can focus on the important work.
Sounds good to me.
I am not a pushover.
Maybe we could share responsibilities.
Yeah, we'll share responsibilities. I don't care which one of you is in charge, Seek interrupts, so long as you get the work done. Seek pauses. Wait, did you wash the floors? They say, looking impressed. Well, that does deserve a reward. Here you go. They swipe their holopalm and you feel yours pulses. A couple of kudos are deposited into your account. I am bad at reading today. Mars can hardly wait until Seek is gone to giggle. Either way, I'm glad you're here. This job is usually so boring. Okay, working in the depot. Okay. One of the cards comes mental. Okay, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Win! Yay! Okay. Your dad comes back from work one day looking seriously under the weather. He's pale with deep circles under his eyes and he keeps sneezing. I don't know how to do the guy's voice, so I'm just gonna try. It's fine, he insists. It's all this pollen in the air. It's skunking up the old air tubes. You remember hay fever, Flulu? We always got it back on Earth too. Your mum frowns and crosses her arms. We did, she agrees. So why isn't it bothering me? You're a lot tougher than me, sweet pea, your dad says, and your mom rolls her eyes. I'm sure I just have to get used to it, like you did, he continues. Maybe I'll go for a stroll outside the gates later, really get a good lungful of the stuff. I'll feel bad for a few weeks, but after that, I'll be fine. Your mom raises both eyebrows. Outside the gates? You? Your dad shrugs, and then he falls into a fit of sneezing and can't answer. Your mom directs him to go lie down on their bed. You need rest, not machismo, she scolds him. I don't have my... Your dad sneezes. A mushroom bone in my body, foo-foo, and I have to fertilize the corn and the pixie beans this week. Your mom grunts. Your dad pulls a handkerchief from his pocket and sneezes into it a few times. Big, yelling honk sneezes that echo through your whole quarters. He pulls it away from his face, and you can tell that something's wrong. Whew, your dad says weakly, holding the handkerchief away from his face. It's bright fuchsia pink and glittering in the light. That's weird. Then his eyes roll back in his head, his knees buckle, and your mom yells for you to call Instance. Chief Engineer Instance takes your dad's vitals and gives him a cursory look over, but she seems satisfied with what she sees without having to do a thorough examination. I cannot remember what Instance's voice sounded like. The explorers have started calling this the Shimmer, she says, shining a light down your dad's throat. He's looking a little better, but not much. It's an airborne environmental toxin, likely in the pollen fog. Will he be okay? Dad! Will he be okay? It doesn't seem to cause long-term damage to the body. Oh, good, you're back, because I don't know
Sorry.
what voice you use, for instance, the cranky doctor.
We haven't got a voice for her.
You
I don't
did.
think I've done her before.
You have voiced her before, because you...
Have
you
I?
Said, yeah, you said she was your favorite character because she was so cranky. Instance explains.
Okay.
She gestures in the air, making notes on her hollow eye that only she can see.
Sorry, where are we now?
The traffic. Oh, sorry. We've been training rest for 3 seasons now. The toxin is finished out of the body after 3 to 5 days, and it's not contagious.
She looks down at your father.
What that means for you, Geranium, since you're particularly susceptible to this toxin, you should be taking better plans to avoid exposure. If you must go outside during pollen, use a respirator.
Your dad smiles weakly.
You got it, boss.
He says. Your mom smiles and puts her hand over his.
As your literal boss, I'm ordering you not to come into work for the rest of the week.
She says.
You're on strict bed rest.
She leans in to touch her forehead to his. They stay like that, smiling with relief. Even after 1 day of bed rest, your dad is looking a lot better. He's clearly anxious to get back into the fields.
You're gonna love this new crop to let us, eh?
It's called Pixie Bean. They glow in the dark.
He's already pulling on his boots.
The views look so beautiful at night.
I'm happy that we finally found something that would actually grow here.
That isn't soy and more soy.
I'm happy too. Okay. Early
Sweet.
pollen, mid pollen. So your dad fainted from coughing up the pollen.
Oh, he's
and had
allergic
go
to the pollen.
hospital. Yeah, he coughed up pink goo. He coughed up
Ew.
pink shiny goo. And he had to
Gross.
go to hospital. And then, when you were working in the depot, I cleaned the depot, and then Mars is just being a snothead.
Okay then. That's
Okay.
per usual.
Your holopalm pulses with a message from Tang. Hello, Solanase. If you're not occupied, could I ask you for your assistance in the lab? Thank you in advance. Tangent. Typical Tang. But her asking for help is something so rare that you can't help but head over right away. You find her
Sweet.
hunched over a spectrometer, making notes on a hollow screen.
Are you here?
She says, blinking rapidly. She looks like she's been awake for days, wrinkled, a little shiny, and with the wild-eyed look of someone who needs a cup of blip tea.
I came
Okay.
as soon as I could. I just happened to be nearby. How can I help?
I came as soon as I could is what we actually did, isn't it?
Yeah.
I came as soon as I could.
I'm researching shivering and respiratory illness some people report during pollen.
She says.
I'd love to admit it, but I need your assistance.
She takes 4 vials with swabs inside and puts them into your hands.
I need recent saliva samples from both you and your father.
She says.
There must be a reason why he's so susceptible to the shimmer and you're not. You share half the genetic code with him. There must be some marker we can compare between the 2 samples. Then,
She continues, pulling another vial from a rack of test tubes.
administer this to yourselves, wait 3 days, and take the samples again. The test should be able to determine if anything in your body chemistry has changed.
Tang looks at you very seriously, cutting through her blurry expression.
Something going on here.
She whispers.
Something really, really big. I've begun to realize this is more than just curing a disease.
She squeezes your hand so hard it almost hurts.
Unlocking the secrets of the shimmer, who it affects and why, it could lead to a greater understanding of all life on Neptuna. And knowledge is more than power, so let me say, it's control.
Are you okay?
Huh?
You seem unhinged.
Unhinged! That sounds like, yeah. You seem unhinged, yeah.
Tang blinks again.
I'm perfectly fine.
She says dismissively.
This is the base of complete concentration and focus. I'm in a zone. So let us say,
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, let's just
Alright.
do it.
Let's just do it because it'll help your dad.
Oh, +1 shimmer cure, +1
Good.
help tangent, +2 friendship.
thank you.
Tang says.
I've been researching so hard I think my eyes are gonna fall out my head. And for what?
Well, for the end of a dilapidating disease is a pretty good reason, but Tang just shakes her head at herself before you can answer.
We're at a disadvantage here.
She mutters.
We're fighting blind. We need to understand this planet if we're gonna get it under our control.
Okay. To submit the biological samples, we need to take a biology class, or we've already done the depot, so I'm just gonna do the biology class because
Yeah, let's do the biology class. We
'cause,
haven't gone
like-
to school for a while.
yeah, because we are naughty children. Okay, let's go.
We've
to
got
bio.
like presents as well to give out.
We have one present, which is we have a cake. We have a cake, and we have a crystal cluster and a xeno egg.
I can't remember who likes the egg.
I think. Hang on. Anemone likes the egg. I'm not sure if Cal likes the egg. Oh wait, no. Cal likes the egg, and Anemone likes the egg.
We need to improve our relationship with Cal.
Okay, let's go and talk to Cal.
Ugh.
Cal.
We've got this crystal cluster as well to give away.
Yeah. The sound of hammering rings through the garden, and you find Cal helping your mum build a row of raised garden beds.
Turns out some of the earth plants don't grow so great here. Someone's gotta see if this helps.
He says, taking a break to rub his face. Your mum stifles a laugh at the smear of dirt it leaves across his cheeks.
Your mom says we gotta worry about the nitrogen levels soon.
He continues.
But I hopefully will be eating just plants that grow here before then.
I found something you might like.
Yes.
The Xeno egg. Okay, we've already talked to him about Xeno egg. Oh, now he wants
Oh,
to talk
he's
to us and be our friend.
Good.
Hold this to your head now, my darling.
You hear as you enter the garden looking for Cal.
To hell with the swelling.
Cal is sitting with his mother, Auntie Tira, who kneels beside him holding an ice pack to his head. Cal's eyes are a little puffy. He rubs them and sniffs as you approach.
Hello, Solanise.
Tira greets you with a kind smile.
Don't worry. Recalcitrance just took a tumble off something he shouldn't have been climbing.
Oh, his name is Recalcitrance.
So sad. So
That's a
sad.
depressing name.
Mom,
Cal complains.
It wasn't that bad.
Are you gonna be okay? Yeah, that sounds like something he'd do.
I guess are you going to be okay? That's how I would respond. I don't know. Debs, you've turned off your microphone again.
Yes. Yes.
Are
Gonna be
you
okay,
gonna
sounds
be
like.
okay?
I'm okay.
Cal reassures.
I just bumped my head a little. Mom always knows how to make it better.
He says with a boyish smile.
Even when I'm old enough to take care of myself. A brave boy.
Tira says, stroking his hair.
Thanks for humoring me.
She looks over to you.
Don't let him show off for you, so let us say. Ground-based feats of bravery only for the rest of the day.
Cal whines and wrinkles his nose.
Woo! Woo!
Tira laughs and wraps him in a big motherly hug, rocking him back and forth. Despite his protests, Cal's eyes close in happiness. He really loves his mom. They complain.
Yeah. Woo!
I think we have the crystal cluster. Have we given it to Tang before? We gave.
Boo! Let's stop giving things to her. We already know what she likes.
Okay, then we'll just.
So, we haven't given Mars the crystal
Yeah,
cluster
okay,
yet.
sure. Mars is primping in a hollow screen. She's set up to act as a mirror.
You never know when someone important's going to talk to you.
She says, twisting and retwisting her hair around her finger.
And no, I don't mean important like the council. Yuck.
She smiles primly at you.
I mean, whoever's going to end up being my first kiss. I don't want them to remember that time they saw me when we were kids, and I wasn't absolutely at my best.
Okay,
Okay.
you weird child. Here, have a crystals. She holds the crystal up to the light and gazes into it.
At the right angle, I could see my face in it. Beautiful.
+2 friendly.
Haha.
She likes the crystal.
Okay, good.
She-
So now we know.
Now we know she likes crystal. Okay, I'm going to go to bio class.
Do homework.
Study life sciences.
Yes. We're doing very poorly.
You're not sure what to expect from life sciences class this soon after Professor Hell's death. He was the teacher back on the ship. Who could possibly replace him? You take your seat in the classroom. There's no teacher here yet. You and the other students wait, exchanging awkward glances as time passes. Eventually, the chief engineer Instance breezes through the door. She's accompanied by Tang, who takes a seat beside you, barely giving you a second look.
Sizes.
Instance snaps.
Oh, can tell me what it is.
She points at you.
The letter say? Let us open the correct answer, please.
The wet sciences? Biochem, medicine, ecology, geology.
You okay?
The study of life.
Okay, that's obviously the wrong
What?
one.
Okay,
That
that's-
one seems to be the most best since it's
Yes.
confident.
Yes. Come on, let's just do it. Let's be confident.
You easily rattle off the subject names. Instance doesn't look pleased, but she doesn't look disappointed either. This is about as good as you ever get from her, honestly. So you can count that as a win. She's so cranky.
Okay.
Oh, Tangent stops you on the way to class.
So let us say, when you're heading to life sciences, good. Could use your help with something, actually. I'm working with Chief Engineer Instance in the biolab. If you give me a hand with it, I'm sure she'll give you credit for the class.
Of course I'll help.
Honestly,
Admits Tang.
we just need somebody to label petri dishes and move them from the cooler to different environments so Hopeye could do it.
Well, thanks, Tang.
So
Very
kind.
rude.
Instance is staring unfocused at her hollow eye as she processes the results of the scans. Tang goes and stands beside her, pulling up the scan on her own hollow palm. They confer quietly while you wait. Sounds like they're studying the shimmer, the mysterious illness that colonists get during the pollen every year, including your dad. Instance looks up at you as if just noticing your existence.
As a letter say,
She says,
we've been studying samples from some of the colonists who get sick during pollen, including your dad. Some of the stuff in his lungs is some kind of fungus.
Gross.
We think the ship is some form of reproduction.
Tang explains.
It's like a fungus is trying to turn us into more fungus like it. It's really neat, actually.
Yeah, neat. More like ultra creepifying.
Yeah, I think ultra creepifying sounds like
Yeah,
how
this
we
is
would
kind
answer.
of gross. I don't want to turn to a fungus.
That too.
Tang replies, though she looks more excited than scared.
We'd be much safer if the surveyors just set fire to it all rather than trying to study it. Who knows what else is out there trying to kill us?
You spend the rest of the week helping them study the illness. Mostly this involves following instructions and doing, as Tang loves to repeat, jobs a Hopeye could do. Nothing beats hands-on experience, though.
This would be easier if we had an actual sample of the fungus.
Instance remarks. They're working with some biological samples, a fancy word for snot. But according to them, the fungus is all mixed in with human cells. Instance has to spend a lot of time in vert space trying to disconnect the two in her models.
Where could I find a sample? How close are we to a cure?
Where could I find a sample since we have to get a sample?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where could I find
Yes.
a sample?
Our most useful reports have been from foreigners returning from the Valley of Vertigo,
She tells you.
where the pollen is thick all year. It might be a good place to start.
Get to work.
Get to work. Okay.
Okay.
Hoo-hoo.
Actually, what am I doing?
I don't understand what you're doing also.
Oh, I can't do that. Never mind. I'll just do it the other way then. Shuffle it all back. There. Win!
Yay, we win!
You work well. +1 biology. We are now 3 biology plus 1 stress. Okay. Can we even go to the Valley of Vertigo? Late pollen.
How to go to the Valley of Vertigo?
Go out the door. You cautiously step. Oh, we still cannot. You step cautiously through the colony gates. The surveyor, Utopia just folds her arms and shakes her head. You know you aren't allowed outside, but okay.
Okay,
can only
let's have a look
sneak
at.
out.
If we look at the map, we may be able to see if we can go to the Valley of Vertigo.
No, the Valley of Vertigo is here. And we're not
Oh,
allowed to
okay.
go here yet.
Why not?
Because we're not allowed out. The
But
Valley
we are
of
allowed
Vertigo
out.
is...
We
can
allow
sneak
ourselves
out.
out.
Yeah, a number of animals here at Geoponics. So the Valley of Vertigo is a low-lying trench to the east that's dense with pollen-producing trees. There's a wide variety of edible food here, both plant and animal product, leading to some of the explorers calling this place the breadbasket of Vertumna. There are a number of animals here that Geoponics would be interested in domesticating. Okay, so we can sneak out through the drain pipe and try to go there,
Let's
but I don't
sneak
think
out,
we
I
can.
Why not?
I don't think it connects, but we can try. I'll try. You sneak out?
Okay, let's try. Yeah, let's sneak out.
Okay, so we have to go to the east. So I guess we go this way. Some farmland has built outside the walls. The fields don't look like they're doing very well. Nobody's around right now. In fact, it looks a bit abandoned. No, nothing's growing here anymore. There isn't even enough for animals growing on. We did try to plant something last time.
Yeah.
Wanna ignore it or plant something?
Uh,
This is useless. I remember that.
Yeah, let's ignore
Just
it.
ignore it. Okay. Time passes. Oh, I got an egg. Okay, let's just keep going. It's oh, there's a creature. You spot a group of Hopeyes playing in a clearing. They let you pretty
Oh,
close
so
to
cute.
watch them chatter to each other and rub noses. They're all friends, just like people, but they hop away if you get too close. Walk through their territory.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. 1,
Sweet.
2, 3. Oh, that's 5. Okay, hang on. I got a better idea.
Yeah,
5, 5,
5.
5. Yeah. Okay, 1,
Okay, 1, 2.
3, 2. Oh, we win! We already super bowl.
Yay!
1, 2, 4, 5. I'm going to ignore the sports ball card because I hate it.
Okay. Cool.
+1.
Yay, one
animals.
animals.
Yay.
Sweet.
The Hopeyes are wary at first, but you crouch down and copy their cute little squeaking noises. You bounce towards them and amazingly they don't hop away. You play with the Hopeyes for a few minutes before moving on. Cute little guys. There's like one giant foot. Okay, You stop for lunch, eating an earth treat grown from your own greenhouses. A watermelon! Nice and sweet, like a more solid potato pod. You munch away, spitting out the seeds. Practice spitting seeds or just relax.
Let's practice spitting seeds.
We're so gross.
Yes.
You take the challenge seriously, lining up targets and keeping score. Your aim improves. Patui. Combat went up by 1, but we are very disgusting. I am disgusted with spitting things.
We're getting very stressed. We need to do something fun.
Well, we can't really. I mean, we should go home, I guess. I got a stick. I can't seem to go any further east.
Oh, well.
Now hang on, let me just get past this and see. You're minding your own business when you stumble into... This low valley has collected a lot of that thick pollen. Oh, pollen! You cough and try to push your way through it, but it's pollen all the way down. Surveyors get nice helmets with built-in masks, but yours is just a cheap one. At least the pollen isn't too thick here. Okay, find a way through. Can I collect this pollen?
I don't know.
What am I doing? There's a 3, and then 4, and then 5. Oh wait, hang on, that's 3, 6, 5. Fine, I'll just do 1, 2, 3. Igor has brought me a food! Thank you, Igor!
Hey, well done, Igor. Well done, Igor.
Igor says the food is hot and I should be careful.
Okay.
4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 5. Next round. We are winner is us. 1, 2, 5, 5. Ignore the sports ball card, which I can't see.
Yes, that's right. Yay!
Blech! This pollen makes your face itch. It makes it all the better when you find a route to higher ground and come out of the worst of it. You're too worn out and tired to continue. You have to go home now. Okay.
Alright, we're very stressed though.
Yeah, that's true. We have 2 bravery and 1 perception. And we're now a floppy mess. Early dust.
Okay.
Okay, so was anyone's birthday in dust? I don't know. Oh, flower! Okay, I'm going to go rest in the resting spot. Oh, we can practice Potopono in this thing and quiz.
Sweet.
Yeah, okay, but not right now. Who do you want to hang out with, Mars or Dees?
We haven't hung out with Dees for a while.
Okay.
We hung out with Mars just now.
You plop down beside Dees, who's listening to music in his hear speak and ignoring everyone else in the lounge with dogged determination. When it becomes obvious that you're not just going to leave him alone, he turns off his music with a huff.
What do you want?
You ask him what he's listening to, and he replies,
It's just some old Earth music. You probably won't like it.
All you have is Earth music, unless you want to listen to the space shanties the adults made up in the last 20 years, so you don't know what he's talking about. You tell him to give you a little credit. He rolls his eyes, but lets you sync your hear speak to his. Grungy sounding rock music fills your skull. You spend a few hours passing music recommendations back and forth, lost in your own private soundscape. Okay, we made +2 friendship with Dees and +1 creativity. Yay!
Creativity is good.
We took the month off and there's nothing that we are able to forget that is useful. It's time for the 3rd annual Batumnia Festival! You gather with your family in the colony square. Everyone takes a seat as Governor Udicott approaches the stage. She folds her hands and serenely addresses the crowd.
What a pleasure to address you all today as your governor.
She says, looking as pleased as she ever does.
In under 3 years, we've built a colony of which we can be truly proud. While we've suffered hardships and losses, we remain standing, as always, looking toward the future. We are building together. Let us use this Midsummer Festival as a time to reflect upon our many blessings.
Udicott continues.
fresh water, good food, healthy children, and a strong community.
I don't think any of your children are healthy right now, Dempsey. Are they
No,
still
I'm
running
full of
around?
diseases.
Yeah, Unicorn bows her head.
Let us remember Professor Halitosis,
Oh no, his name was halitosis.
Poor guy.
Oh
who
no.
guided our children and kept our engines running for so many years. Chief Engineer Instance will be filling in with the help from our ship's AI congruence until someone can take up the mantle that rested so easily on Hal's broad shoulders.
You named him Bad Breath? What kind of
Yeah, poor
parents did he
guy.
have?
I would like to formally recognize our youngest council member ever, Utopia, representing expeditions.
Udicott gestures for Utopia and Uncle Tonin to join her on stage.
Thank you, Melatonin, for your years of service as head of expeditions.
Tonin gives Utopia's shoulder a squeeze.
Who's talking now? Is it Tonin or
Tonin.
Utopia?
Tonin.
Utopia's been ready for this since we've landed. I've been staying back to work the comms from here, but I'm always a call away if you need me.
Udicott invites the rest of the council to stand and be recognized among the crowd, including your mom, who huffs in annoyance. When the applause dies down and the council sits, Utopia remains standing.
Actually, Auntie Udicott, you don't mind if I just make a quick announcement?
Udicott nods and Utopia clears her throat.
I just wanted to say thanks to y'all who are trusting me with this job.
She says, her clear voice ringing out over the crowd. A cheer rises from Expeditions, and she motions for them to quiet down.
Uncle Tony has left me some big shoes to fill, and well, I'm going to give it my best. Okay, we're fixing to get to the bottom of what we're calling the shimmer, the sniffles folks have been getting during pollen.
Utopia continues.
Until we do, please keep on wearing your masks when the pollen is thick, and let the doc know if you're under the weather.
She bends down to hug the governor as she leaves the stage.
Thank you, Utopia.
Udicott says warmly.
And thank you to the rest of the council for their service.
Live music starts playing, and Udicott smiles.
And now, time for games and feasting.
The crowd disperses towards the feasting table, clearing the area of chairs so children's competitions can be held. What will you do this year? We are too stupid and uncreative to join the talent show of
Oh no, we were trying to be more creative this year, but we have failed in being more creative.
Okay, we can do the bot triathlon since we are made of muscles. Thank you, True. Igor has brought me a drink.
Sweet.
And it's lemonade. Com keeps adding complexity to his bot wrestling game. Last year was the hollow obstacle course, and this year there's an accuracy challenge.
Sweet. Our spitting to watermelon seeds are going to come in useful now.
We're so disgusting, spitting watermelon. Sink 3 baskets, and you can move on to the next stage, Com says, unveiling something with a flourish. It's a vacuum bot with a basket tied to its head. It chirps as it stomps back and forth, and the crowd cheers.
Hey!
We made friends with Anemone and Cal. You're competing against Nem and Cal. You notice that they're not racing around together. Cal is playing with the vacuum bot, and Nem is standing next to her brother. You're up first. Start the triathlon. Okay.
Let's do it. Oh no!
It's the stupid card. Fine. One of them is... At least the lock card is not a stupid card. All cards under 2 become 2. Oh, well, that's useful. 2, 3... So if I put this in, then everything becomes 2.
2-2, yay!
Hang on. 2-2. No. Okay, fine. 2-2 to 2-2 to 2. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, and then another 4. Win!
Yay!
Yay! We are the champion. We are the champion. Kudos -1.
Hi. Oh, because
Because
one of
we
the
use
cards.
the
Is it?
we use the Mars card, which -1 kudos. You thought
Correct.
about the accuracy. You thought the accuracy portion would be harder. Those vacuum bots can be fast when they're on a mission. This one seems to get bored waiting for you to complete the obstacle course. So by the time you line up to take your shots at the sports ball, it stopped running around and has taken carefully vacuuming the dirt under its feet. Ooh. You easily sink your baskets and move on to the wrestling competition and win by a huge margin. Nem pouts and stomps over the comm, yelling that it wasn't fair that you got it easy. She refuses to speak to you until comm sits you both down and makes you shake hands, pointing out that Nem also got hit by 5 hollow obstacles and couldn't have won anyway. Nem begrudgingly accepts your win. Bothathlon triumph! Bothathlon champion card!
Yay!
And then we are more happier. After the festivities, you take time off for a much needed, very relaxing break. Your dad sets up a slip and slide through the colony square, and everyone takes turns sliding on their stomachs and spraying water at each other. It's a lot of fun! You feel your worries floating away in the hot dust suns. Okay.
Sweet. I think we're going to have to stop pretty
Yeah,
soon
it's
because
just
I'm
as well
starting to
because
deteriorate.
we've reached the midpoint of the year. So we're going to save. I was going to suggest we stop because you're starting to look a bit
Yes,
icky
I'm starting to
there.
deteriorate.
Okay, we'll just save that as Ugly Retro Girls. And then we will quit our life of crime.
Sweet.
Let me just quit the life of crime.
I'm afraid I cannot sing us out because I'm too
fine.
out of
We
it.
will just do updates. Updates.
Alright. I have no updates
you
because
have
I am
allergy.
sick.
Okay, my
But I
update.
have a recommendation. I have got this book. I have been reading the IT Guy and Art Girl's Love Adventures, which is basically it's a comic book.
Oh, so cute. And it's
So-
in Chinese and English, it looks like.
Yes.
Bless
Blue.
you. In
So you can get it from Book Depository.
Oh, so cute. We will put the link to the thing. Let me just quickly pull it up. IT Guy. And what? Debs G, you've turned off the thing. Art Girl. Love Adventures. You've turned off your mic.
The artist's name is Bonnie Pang.
Oh, okay. Here we
Bonnie.
go. I have
Yeah,
put
you
a
can
link
find her on her
here.
website.
Bonnie Pang Art /IT Guy -- Art Girl HTML. Oh, he's record the life moments of her husband and her. Okay. In other news, I have created a miracle at work, and
Yay!
that is my boss's one free miracle that they get from me. And then future
Every year
miracles,
or one
Oh,
free miracle
they
ever?
get one free miracle one time during my employment, and then if I decide to give them another free miracle, it's up to my discretion. But other miracles will cost them a box of chocolates. This is how much you have to pay for a miracle, and it's not like, oh, just go to the store and buy you Ferrero Rocher. No, I'm talking like a really fancy chocolates. So basically, what happened at work was that we had to close our accounts for the end of the month. And normally this sort of process takes like anywhere between 5 to 15 days, dependent on the size of the company. However,
Yeah.
because they were having an extra board meeting, the boss was like, can you possibly close the accounts in 2 days? And I
Oh
said,
boy.
yes, but it will take a miracle, and you only get one free miracle, and you want to spend it on this. And he was like, yes. And I went, okay. And so I worked extra, mega, ultra, faster, harder, better, stronger. Harder, better, faster, stronger. And then finished it, and then for the rest of the week, I have been like a limp noodle.
No.
Because that's what
Yes.
happens when you pull off a miracle. and so I am.
You use up all your energy,
Yeah,
and then
energy,
you
so
become a sad sack.
I'm just going to spend this entire weekend just lying on my stomach and being asleep, I think.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I will be doing that as well,
So,
for I am full of germs and nergy.
well, stop being full of germs.
I
Have
will
you
try.
tried not being sick and being awesome
And just
instead?
being awesome instead. Yes. Well, I want to sleep first. I'll sleep, and then
Okay.
maybe when I wake up, I'll be more awesome.
Okay, so wait, sorry. Because we're not singing out, we should do our Dr. Debbie says.
No, Dr. Debbie is sick. Dr. Debbie is sick today. The doctor
Okay,
is out.
the doctor is out. Okay, fine. Auntie Selfie
I'm going to.
says, if you are
Yeah,
sick, have a sleep, and make
I
sure you
will.
get plenty of rest and water, and don't become a mad person like a fool. All right.
Yeah,
And
that's
now we will we from us here we are going to take you to another retro game playing person called the W. I'm not sure who they are, but they are playing a retro game. So from us here at Ugly Retro Girls Play Ugly Retro Games, we say bye
Bye bye now. Bye
bye.
bye. Bye bye. Stay tuned for the
Oh,
raid.
Debshi, poor
Stay tuned
Debshi.
for the raid. While
Okay.
I get myself a cup of lamb sip, lamb sip, lamb sip.
What is
For
the thing? The raid is not letting
the
me raid.
raid.
I pressed the wrong
Raid the
button.
button.
Oh
Raid the
no.
button is the boutons.
Will you stop making the noises? I'm having difficulties. Okay, you can make the noises, but like it's just going to take me a little longer than usual to
I'm
get the
going
raid.
to raid the raid.
I'm trying.
Raid more effectively, I say.
Okay. Here we go. We are going to raid the
The games, man.
the T2 the
Just press the button and send
Okay,
us
I
on
press
the
the
way,
button.
I say.
Bye bye.